Here is your full long emotional story, written in smooth paragraphs, no headings, perfect pacing for a 40-minute YouTube video, with a hook that grabs attention instantly and a natural call to action at the end. If someone had told the CEO that a 4-foot-tall little boy with messy hair would change the emptiest Christmas of his life, he wouldn't have believed it. But that's exactly what happened on Christmas Eve, 30,000 feet above the ground. The plane cabin hummed softly, passengers settling into their seats. Outside, snow lashed against the windows as the aircraft prepared for takeoff. Michael Reed, a 42-year-old billionaire CEO known for building empires but losing people, sat alone in seat 3A. No family. No friends waiting for him. No one to say, "Merry Christmas." Just another holiday buried under work. His assistant had begged him not to fly tonight. "Sir, Christmas Eve, at least stay for the company dinner." But he hated Christmas dinners. Too many lights, too many smiles, too much pretending. He just wanted silence. He was scrolling through the report on his tablet when he suddenly heard a tiny voice beside him. "Hi, mister," the boy said shyly, clutching a worn little teddy bear. "Mom said lonely people need friends, so can I sit with you?" Michael blinked, stunned. Kids usually avoided him, he wasn't exactly the warm type. But this one, maybe 7 or 8, stood there with the sincerity only a child could have. Before he could respond, the boy's mother leaned over apologetically. "I'm so sorry, sir. He talks too much. Liam, honey, come here. Don't bother the gentleman." Liam shook his head stubbornly. "But Mom, he looks sad. Like the people you said need someone." Michael felt something tighten in his chest, something he hadn't felt in years. "It's okay," he said quietly. "He's not bothering me." Liam grinned widely and slid into the empty seat next to him like he belonged there. His mother sighed, a little embarrassed, but the CEO gave her a nod that everything was fine. As the plane took off, Liam swung his legs and hugged his teddy bear. "We're going to see Grandma," he announced. "It's our first Christmas without Dad." Michael froze. "Your father? He went to heaven last year," Liam said softly. "Mom cried a lot. I cried too. But Grandma said we should still celebrate Christmas because Daddy liked when we were happy." Michael swallowed. He didn't know what to say. For someone who handled million-dollar crises daily, simple human pain always left him speechless. Liam glanced at him with wide, honest eyes. "What about you? Are you going to see your family?" Michael hesitated. "No, I don't really have one anymore." The boy frowned. "That's sad. Nobody should be alone on Christmas. Not even grown-ups." Michael tried to smile, but it hurt more than he expected. "Why are you traveling alone?" Michael asked, trying to shift the focus. Liam shrugged. "Mom works 2 jobs. She said this year we didn't have money for fancy gifts, but we still have love. And love is the biggest gift." "Right." Michael looked at him, suddenly feeling very small. This kid, this tiny human with nothing, was more emotionally rich than he had ever been. The flight attendants began serving snacks. Liam's mom offered the boy a small sandwich from her bag, clearly homemade, wrapped in foil. Michael watched quietly. He was used to first-class meals, designer plates, and private jets. But that simple sandwich, made with love, felt more meaningful than anything he had eaten in years. Liam suddenly looked up. "Do you have kids?" "No," Michael said softly. "I used to want a family, but I got busy." The boy stared at him thoughtfully, as if analyzing a big puzzle. "Mom says being busy is okay, but forgetting people isn't." Michael felt that one. Deep. As the plane shook lightly from turbulence, Liam reached out instinctively and held Michael's hand. "It's okay, mister. I get scared too. But when someone holds your hand, it feels less scary." Something inside Michael cracked open. A simple act, a little hand squeezing his, felt like it glued broken pieces back together. The hours passed with little conversations. Liam told him about losing his father, about how his mom worked late, about how he prayed every night that she wouldn't get tired of being sad. And Michael, for the first time in years, spoke about his own father. A man who worked himself into loneliness. A path Michael had accidentally followed. At one point, Liam whispered, "I think God sits people together on planes for a reason. Maybe he wanted you to not be lonely tonight." Michael blinked quickly. He wasn't going to cry on a plane. Not here. Not now. But grief and gratitude mixed in his chest like a storm. Suddenly, the lights dimmed. The pilot announced heavy snowfall. The plane would have to circle before landing. Passengers groaned, but Liam looked excited. More time to talk. Michael laughed quietly. Yeah, more time. Then he noticed Liam's mom shivering slightly. Her jacket was thin, her eyes tired. She had the look of someone who carried the world on her shoulders. Michael stood, removed his own warm coat, worth probably more than her monthly salary, and gently offered it. She shook her head. I can't accept. It's Christmas Eve, he said gently. Please. She finally accepted, eyes softening. A while later, Liam fell asleep with his head on Michael's arm. The CEO didn't dare move. He just watched the boy breathe peacefully, feeling something inside him shift forever. When the plane finally landed, Liam woke up and said cheerfully, "You should meet Grandma too. She makes the best cookies." His mom chuckled. "Honey, the man has a life. He's important." Liam shook his head. "He's a friend." The word hit Michael harder than he expected. As they walked out into the snowy terminal, Michael felt something he had not felt in years, a pull. A sense of belonging. "Ma'am," he said gently, "do you have transportation?" She sighed. "No. We were going to take the bus. It's cheaper." "No," Michael said immediately. "Let me arrange a car. Actually, let me take you myself."